Hey, yo, what up? I'm Greg from Gateway Mountain Center's Wellness Team. Today's wellness drop is called STIC. It's a technique we love to use to keep ourselves out of drama. I tell you what, if you guys all do the practice with me at the end, I will jump in the pool with my clothes on. But you have to watch all the way to the end. Okay? Pool, me, close. STIC stands for stop, take a breath, imagine the future, and choose. So today's wellness thought is, I have the power to choose. Say it with me. I have the power to choose. We have taught this technique to literally hundreds of students, and a lot of them find it really useful. Some of them have even taught it to their friends. So getting caught in drama is a trap. It's a trap we've all been in, and it's a reactivity trap. We all get reactive sometimes. We say or do things that we later regret and wish we hadn't done. So STIC is a way, a technique we can use to help keep us in the driver's seat, to help us be able to choose. So we're gonna practice STIC together here in a minute, but before we do that, I wanna tune in to a cool STIC story told by my good friend, Nancy. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Nancy. I'm with Gateway Mountain Center's Wellness Team. And today I'm going to tell you a little story. And this is a story that illustrates the power of awareness. The same situation is going to happen with two very different realities. This is a story about a lion and a dog. So let's say I have a big meaty bone, much like this bone, except it's juicy and meaty and dripping with all sorts of things that a dog would love to sink his teeth into. Right? And let's say I am taking this bone and saying, hey, puppy, puppy. Hey, puppy, puppy. Right? What do you think the dog is going to do if I wave the bone in front of his face? Right. Right? What happens if I take this bone, I go, hey, puppy, wah, and I chuck the bone over that way? The dog is going to charge, right, lock onto the bone. The only reality that's happening is that bone. Right? The dog is locked on. That's the only thing that's going on is that bone. Now let's pretend for a moment that I'm going to do that same thing in front of a lion. Now, I don't know why I would ever be in front of a lion, but today's new virtual realities, I think it's easy to pretend a lot of stuff now. So let's pretend I've got that bone. Here it is, this big, meaty, juicy bone, and I'm waving it in front of the face of a lion. Hey, lion. Hey, lion. Do you think the lion is going, following my every move? No. The lion is looking at me going, what is she doing? Does she honestly think I care about that one little bone when she's got hundreds of bones in her body? I'll just eat her. Or the lion is not even paying attention to me and my bone. Maybe the lion's enjoying the sun. He's going to roll over and take a nap. Or maybe the lion's just licking his paw, just doing his lion thing. Right, now what happens if I take this bone and I go, hey, lion? Is the lion going to charge and lock onto the bone and that's the only thing going on? Probably not. Same bone. It controls the dog. It does not control the lion. The lion's mind has awareness that's large enough that the bone is only one small little object in the awareness of the lion. The bone is the only reality for the dog. Right? So let's call this bone something else. Let's call it my emotion Let's call it my triggers. When I get reactive, when somebody over there is waving a bone in front of my face and it's starting to get me. We could call it anger or critical self-talk or jealousy, right? Somebody's doing that thing over there. If I am in the mind of the dog, that's the only thing going on. I'm completely consumed by my reactivity. Right? The bone, the anger, the jealousy, it's controlling me. Right? If I am in the mind of a lion, what happens when somebody over there is doing something annoying that's starting to trigger me? When I'm in the mind of the lion, my awareness protects me. I can notice, oh, that's called anger. I can pause and take a breath and imagine my future. If I do that dog thing again, do I want to have that same result? Yeah, no, I don't want to do that dog thing this round. I'm going to choose to put my attention someplace better. I can always STIC. Stop, take a breath, imagine the future or remember what happens every time I do that dog thing, and I can choose. I have the power of choice. So I hope that helps you play with your realities a little bit. It helps a lot of us. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day.
Well, that was a really cool story. And what I learned is that when I am reactive, my emotions control me. But it doesn't have to be that way. You or I, we can choose what to put our attention on. So let's go ahead and practice that right now together. I invite you to close your eyes. Bring to mind something that is stressing you out a little bit. Nothing too traumatic, just something that you can feel yourself getting a little triggered. And on the one hand, you have that. That's what's going on. That's what's happening. And you can maybe see that it's a bone. It's just, you're starting to maybe have that dog mind where you can't quite let it go. It's just starting to control your awareness a little bit. Okay, that's fine. We all have that. Let's just take a breath right there. That's what's going on right now. Totally okay. On the other hand, we can choose where to put our awareness. So when we notice that we're going for that bone, we can say, oh, here I go for the bone. For me right now, I might choose the sun on my face. I can say, oh, look at that. There I go for the bone. Man, this sun is great right here, right now. The sun is amazing. Or maybe I check out the bird songs. The bird songs are amazing. Or maybe I even just start to think about a song I like a whole lot. There's a lot of good things. But we're going to go for the bone again. Because that's the dog mind. We're going to do it. And then we have to notice. And we gently return ourselves, our awareness, to something better. So just know that you have that choice. Let's take another breath or two together. Breathing in. Breathing out. And when you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes. Just feel that space in your heart that's open and free when we have choice, when we can choose to choose. That's pretty great. Which brings us back to today's thought for the day. Say it with me. I have the power to choose. I hope you've enjoyed our time together as much as I have. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm Greg with Gateway Mountain Center's Wellness Team. Have a great day. Well, I'm a man who keeps my word, and right now I'm choosing to put my attention someplace better.